We welcome you wrestling fans back to Ring of Honor here live on the Nation Network. Tonight, tag team match is going to be our headline event, but we've got the television championship on the line as well. That will be a triple threat match. Going to be all kinds of action coming your way right here on Ring of Honor. The Nation Network brings you the stars of today's WWE roster in alternative storylines. Whether you like it Raw or prefer to be SmackDown, or even check out tomorrow's Legends today with NXT. We have them all right here on the Nation Network. All right, we are ready to kick things off. It is going to be the women's division featuring the Woman of Honor champion, Tessa Blanchard, representing Tully Blanchard Enterprises, his daughter. Her in-ring ability second to none. Well, I've got to tell you right now, her in-ring ability is second to none. That's why she's a champion, but her reputation is second to none as well.
From Charleston, South Carolina, the Ring of Honor Women's Champion, Taylor Blanchard.
I don't think anybody's going to argue with you that Tessa Blanchard's behind-the-scenes personality may indeed at times overshadow her in-ring performance, and that's saying a lot because she is one of the greatest in-ring performers you're going to find anywhere. Men's or women's division matters not. She has proven that she'll go head-to-head with anybody, and I do mean anybody.
And from Dallas, Texas, Ember Moon.
Her challenger here tonight in this non-title match. One thing we know about Athena, if anyone is going to stand up to Tessa Blanchard and put her back on her heels, this could be the person who do it. Athena is at the top of her game. I believe she's hitting her prime. I don't think she's even got there yet, but I think she's damn close. And if you're Tessa Blanchard, yeah, you've had a long time off, man. A lot of wrestling companies would not touch her throughout COVID. She sat around for almost a year without having any real in-ring competition, while a lot of these other guys and girls were getting out there banging around on a daily basis, and there is no substitute for experience. Remind everyone the championship not on the line here tonight, but if you are Tessa Blanchard, or more importantly, if you're Athena, I don't think that matters so much. Athena's here to prove a point tonight. Well, I think they're both here to prove a point. I think Tessa Blanchard also has a point to prove. A lot of people have been saying, hey, this is the girl who's going to take that title from you. And I think she wants to send a loud statement out here saying, I don't think so. Early on right now, it is Athena getting the better of the champion. Has her in that bow and arrow now, putting a lot of stretch and torque on the lower lumbar area. And Blanchard able to come out of it. Almost got a cover out of it. Nice block, and I'll tell you right now, Athena definitely bringing her A game here to Ring of Honor tonight. Head first into the turnbuckle. Down she goes. Fans, we remind everyone, December 28th, mark the date on your calendar. It will be the PWI Championship Challenge. Big event. It'll be the big finale of the season. You won't want to miss the Battle Bowl. Battle Bowl for the PWI Championship Challenge. It is going to be absolutely off the hook. Tessa Blanchard now gets her back up to her feet. Inverted atomic. And now off the ropes with a boot to the face and down. Following it up with a senton splash. And now Tessa Blanchard on quite the roll there for the moment. But Athena able to weather the storm and now coming back with some of her own. Off the top rope. Went for it and missed. Yeah, you want to have Tessa Blanchard a little bit more beat up before you try something like that. She still had her wits about her. And she was able to get out of the way of that one without a whole lot of trouble. Both of these ladies really laying into one another. Some hard-hitting German suplex almost took her inside out that time. And you see her holding the back of her neck. That could have done some real damage. Blanchard is on the top rope, and I think we know what comes next. If she hits with this, it's all said and done. Not even remotely close. Springboard comes up with a shot to the head. Well, both of these women have a finisher that involves coming off the top rope. Look at the footwork right there. Goes for the cover on the champion, gets a 2 count. That's what we call a near miss. Yeah, near misses don't get it done, but it definitely gets the attention. And now, wait a minute, this could be it. This could be the eclipse if she hits it. Oh, there it is. And will that be enough to put the champion's shoulders down for the count of 3? Referee counts 1. He's got 2. And shoulder comes up. Damn, I'll tell you right now, that is what happened. Athena hit with her best and couldn't keep the champion down. Tessa Blanchard perhaps celebrating a little too prematurely. Athena going to take advantage of the fact that Tessa made a major mistake turning her back to her. I would expect a little bit better, not just because she is the Ring of Honor Women's Champion, but she's a daughter of greatness in Tully Blanchard, one of the founding members of the original Horsemen. Battle now taking place here on the floor. Referee trying to get the action back in the ring by counting them out. Went for that fisherman suplex, got turned inside out with a Northern Lights. No matter who wins tonight, I don't know that you couldn't make the argument very clear that either of these women can beat the other on any given night. Captured plex right here by Tessa Blanchard, takes her all the way over. Blanchard now targeting the leg, smart move right there. If you can take out a leg of any opponent, I don't care who they are, but you take out a leg and it's going to be real hard to get around that ring. You might have a better chance going without an arm, but not with a leg. Goes for the cover again. Will that be enough? Once again, Athena enough to reach down inside and get the kick out. Now Tessa's on the top rope, and this could be the Magnum. It is not. Flying senton across the ring, and that connected. Now she's going up again. Will this be the Magnum? Well, she's waiting for her to get back up to her feet. Tessa Blanchard coming off it. Flying drop kick. It looked like she might have tried to go for it, but she did not connect. Now she's spending a lot of time pulling her away from the ropes. Let's see if that time costs her. Here's that 2 count, and she got her. Very impressive victory right there for the champion, but you said it earlier. Anyone can win this match between these two on any given night. It makes you wonder if there weren't lessons learned. Oh, hold on. Something's going on here. Oh, hold on. Mercedes Martinez just dropped the champion. We'll be back in a moment.
Now streaming on the Nation Network, PWI Review and Relive.
where along with a panel of experts, we take a deep dive into random issues of some of the most recognizable wrestling magazines in history, where contestants go head-to-head and compete in wrestling knowledge to see who will go on to be the reigning champion. Now streaming on Twitch too. Wednesdays, 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, only on the Nation Network.
Your winner and new World Wrestling Federation Heavyweight Champion.
Join us for Classic Calls, the live stream that captures the feel of the old days of professional wrestling. With the power of the classic board game Superstar Pro Wrestling, we bring the legends back to life as only we can.
Distracting the referee Valentine. Oh, low blow.
Names like Flair, Funk, Rhodes, Hogan, Snuka, Piper, and many others will rise to glory once again on the only channel that can contain the action, the Nation Network.
Well, I'll tell you what, that was an upset.
Look for it on Saturday evenings at 6:05 Eastern Standard Time. All right, fans, we are back ready for more action. What we saw right before we went to commercial break, Mercedes Martinez attacking Tessa Blanchard from behind and leaving her laid out. Well, that's one thing when you are the champion, you know you've got a bullseye in your back the size of Mount Rushmore.
Making his way to the ring from Los Angeles, California, weighing in at 215 pounds, John Morrison.
John Hannigan making his way into the ring. Joining us here to be part of Ring of Honor this week. He's going to be going up against one of the staples here in Ring of Honor, a man who has been a champion in a number of different categories, looking to get back into that title picture one way or another. There's a lot of things you can say about Dalton Castle. He's definitely unique. But once that bell rings, he is legitimate. Don't judge the book by looking at the cover. I think that's what I really want to say about him.
And his opponent from Albany, New York, weighing in at 226 pounds, Dalton Castle.
Yeah, I would agree with that wholeheartedly, as Dalton Castle, a little bit different. Yeah, he's a little bit different, no doubt about it. He's got a certain flair about him, and I'm not talking about the Nature Boy sort of way. Castle is a former Ring of Honor World Heavyweight Champion, former six-man tag team champion, former television champion. He's really done it all in Ring of Honor. One thing about him he's proven is that he might get knocked down, but he can dust himself off, get back up, and get right back in the fight. Referee calls for the bell. Action begins in the middle of the ring, and it is Hannigan taking him to the corner. And now right away going to the top rope. Let's see if he can make this happen. Oh, what an open hand slap. Almost knocked him clean off the top turnbuckle with that one. He's going to go for a Spanish fly, I believe, and there it is off the top rope. Well, the fans are already up on their feet after that one. What an unbelievable impact. And as early on in the match as we may be, John Hannigan has leapt out front, going for the cover. This could be a very quick outcome here. Castle able to kick out. John Hennigan springboarding off the top rope. This guy is one of the most elite athletes you're going to find anywhere in the world. Yeah, one thing about Hennigan, he's always been a big fan of parkour. And he was doing that stuff long before it was well known and popular. Indeed, and he transitions his parkour skills right here to the world of professional wrestling, and they are seamless. Yeah, he has really just got a style that is all his own. There are a lot of high flyers, there are a lot of risk takers, but nobody does it the way he does. Dalton Castle now backing off, perhaps allowing him to come back in the ring, but Hennigan really feeling the sting from that shot, and now here's the butterfly suplex on the floor. If things weren't bad enough before, they're going to get a whole lot worse now. But Hennigan, with a cross ankle sweep, able to turn things around, at least for a moment. Both of these men realize that when you get an opportunity on national television, you got to make the most of it. If you want those title matches, and both of these men clearly do, then you need to get wins on nights like tonight, where a lot of people are watching. Reverse suplex. He inverts the suplex and face first on the floor. Referee's count is getting pretty high up there. They got to pay attention, and Dalton did realize it and throws him back in the ring. He could have settled for a count out. Dalton Castle absolutely does not want a count-out victory. I can assure you that. He would love to add the name of John Hennigan to his repertoire, to his resume, and just make sure that everyone knows he is still the man that he's always been here in Ring of Honor. Goes for the cover, hooks a leg, and got a 2 count. Hennigan able to kick out, but he's starting to show wear and tear after this one. Well, he was the one that started it out early on with that big offense. And a great reversal right there. I love the way he used the momentum and the body weight to get that centrifugal force to do all the work for him. And there again is some of that parkour coming into play. Goes for the cover, hooks the leg, got 2, and he almost got the 3 count on Dalton Castle. Going up again to the top rope. Let's see what he's got in mind. Good Lord, what an elbow. Hooks the leg. Castle had his foot under the bottom rope. That might be the only reason this match is still going on. Dalton Castle, man, on the receiving end of one of the most punishing elbow drops I've ever seen. The Macho Man, Randy Savage, is in heaven with a standing ovation. Nice reversal right there, hooks the ankles. That might be enough for the win for Dalton Castle. It is. No. Hennigan kicks out. I'll tell you what, I thought the match was over. Dalton Castle now going to work on the arm. Referee asking John Hennigan if he wants to give up the match. I'm surprised he's not pulling back on that arm a little bit more. He could have done more damage to the shoulder if he'd have just leaned back. You want to press your shoulders into your opponent's spine. Dalton Castle right now. Nice move right there, floats over the top. Goes for the cover, gets 2, and he got him! Dalton Castle with another major victory here in Ring of Honor, and that is going to get the attention of the powers that be, I assure you. I'll tell you what a great match. What a great matchup, and let's take a look how we got to this. There was that elbow drop. If it weren't for the position in the ring, he may have won the match. But Morrison, or I beg your pardon, Hennigan was too close, and now look at this.
Here is your winner, Dalton Castle.
Most impressive victory indeed for Dalton Castle. Championship gold, is it in his future? We will find out here when we come back.
Check out the fastest growing show on the Nation Network.
Yeah, it takes time, hours. People just see the finished product and it's like, oh, you pump out stuff so quickly, but people don't realize, it's a balancing, and a lot of people don't get that.
We're the creators and talents that have provided us countless hours of entertainment.
I've been putting up Twitter. I opened like a DeviantArt account, and I've been putting videos that I make there for my guys.
Come to sit down and share their memories, experiences, and upcoming projects.
Definitely not. The greatest wrestling game of all time? I don't think so.
Formerly known as Inside the Creator Studio.
Wow, it's great to be inside the Creator Studio. Hey, who did you create today, mate?
We now invite you to check out The Rub.
I was looking at your schedule just for this past month on the food truck alone. And you got like a 1985 Hulk Hogan schedule going on here, where you got like a morning, a noon, and a night, same day. Then the next day you're in this town. The next day, and I'm thinking to myself,
yeah.
Were you that busy traveling when you were in the ring?
I know, right? I think, yeah, busier and actually making more money now than I'm not wrestling.
You know what? I'm going to make money doing this. I'm going to name my price. I am going to do conventions. I'm going to do expos. I'm going to do weddings. I'm ordained to marry people. I've done weddings. I'm the whole 9 yards, man. I absolutely said there's nothing that I can't do with this character. And all your fans out in your nation, we love you, mate. The bootleggers love you. And hope to see you around. I'm still on the road. Whoa! Yay!
Only on the Nation Network.
All right, fans, we are back. More action here in Ring of Honor.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring, accompanied by Chase Weaver from Smithfield, North Carolina, weighing in at 262 pounds. One half of the Ring of Honor World Tag Team Champions,
Dax Harwood, Cash Wheeler in the ring, and they are the Ring of Honor Tag Team Champions. However, they are not going to be even competing in a tag team match tonight. No, it's going to be Dax going one-on-one. But you don't leave home without knowing what's in your wallet, if you know what I'm talking about. You always want to have a little protection, and he brought that, and it's probably a good idea. Representing Tully Blanchard Enterprises right here. The Gates of Agony.
And his opponent, accompanied by the Superstar from New York, weighing in at 269 pounds, the Superstar.
Toa Leona is an absolute monster, and so is his tag team partner, Khan. A lot of people think it's just a matter of time before these two guys take those tag team titles away. But there's a lot of guys all gunning for them. We know that, for example, them boys, the Briscoes, they want a piece of those tag team titles. Well, Tully Blanchard has made it very clear that he intends on bringing the tag team titles to Blanchard Enterprises sooner rather than later. Can you imagine running into either of these two guys in a dark alley? I'd go the other way. I wouldn't even entertain the idea. Just go the other way. Bell sounds, action's underway, and they meet in the middle of the ring. Harwood, nice move right there, going up against Khan. When they signed up for this one-on-one match, you have to believe that the Who had a little something to do with it. I mean, can you imagine Dax Harwood going up against Toa Leona with the size difference? Well, the fact of the matter is, Toa Leona's got a size difference on either member of FTR, and eventually they are going to get in the ring as a tag team. So one way or another, you're going to face the man. But if you're going one-on-one, yeah, I'd prefer Khan over Toa, but not by a whole lot. Got him in that corner using that knee right across the throat. Early on, Dax Harwood getting the advantage. Snapping the head and neck of Khan, and now going to work on the leg as well. Talk about legs. Take a look at that brace on the right knee of Dax Harwood. Had to have some arthroscopic surgery done a while back on that knee. And when you wear a brace like that, does that not basically send a message out to your opponent? Well, yeah, I mean, it's a bullseye for sure, but that brace is not there because the knee is not healed. It's there to help give it additional support. But yeah, it's still a target. It's going to remind your opponent that, oh yeah, he's got a bad knee, and he might focus on it. So far, Khan really hasn't, but that doesn't mean things won't change. Khan just powered him through with a big headbutt and down, and perhaps out. Harwood rolled over, but look out, big splash comes down across the ribs, and Harwood looks like he is in a ton of pain. I dare say that's probably because he is. Cross ankle sweep right now, and Dax Harwood, who has had some tremendous one-on-one matches in recent past. We've seen him in the ring with guys including the names of CM Punk, Claudio Castagnoli, and a whole list of others. He has been really branching out quite a bit after that spine buster, almost pulling out the win. And now, wait a minute, up on the apron, Toa Leona drawing the focus of the official and Dax Harwood. And now Khan gonna make him pay for that. Tornado punch right to the head. Harwood's in trouble. Caught the leg this time. Yeah, Dax might want to move to the other side of the ring where at least he has a friend nearby. Right now, that's the part of the ring you don't want to be in if you're Dax Harwood. Khan has him up on his feet. Oh, this could be it. Hooks the leg in. We've got a steel chair in the ring. Well, that was thrown in there by Toa Leona, and it was caught off camera. You could just see it. If either man uses that chair, it's going to be all over. But so far, Toa Leona is really becoming an issue in this match for Dax Harwood. Using that top rope for added leverage as he works over the arm. And now finally the referee going to do something about that steel chair. Harwood hammering down with the right hands. Cash Wheeler's looking on. He might be keeping count for him. I'm not sure. Khan crumbles to the canvas, and Cash Wheeler loves what he's seeing right now, as both of these men trade absolutely devastating chops. Look at this! Right to the eyes. If you want to get out, that's a good way of breaking the hold. Goes for the cover. And again, referee distracted by Toa Leona. Yeah, the referee's going to have to do something about this because I believe Dax Harwood had the match over right there. Khan continues the beatdown. Another splash. Dax Harwood is in trouble. Oh, he's going to get him again. Oh, and he busted him open. Look at the side of his head. He is bleeding profusely, but he kicks out. He will not give up. Harwood is not regular man. Any normal guy would have been down and out. He's taken not one, but two. Spine buster. Shoulders are down. And he gets his shoulder up. What a match we are seeing here tonight. Well, we mentioned the fact that Harwood has had a lot of one-on-one matches recently. They are all top quality, and right now, he's doing it again. Could be getting ready for another Instinct Classic here, the way this is going. Harwood's got him up for the pile driver. No. Power bomb. Now he's going to go up to the ropes, and he better be careful right there because Toa Liona, we've already seen him get involved a number of times. Off the top rope with a sledgehammer right between the eyes. And that blood still streaming down the right side of the head of Dax Harwood. Referees taking a look at it from a distance. Yeah, I think if it gets much worse, he'll have to step in and maybe do something about it. Inverted figure 4 leg lock. This might be the match right here. Khan has had enough. He tapped him out. No kidding. Unbelievable. Tremendous victory right there, and Khan can't believe what just happened to him. Toa Liona back in the ring. No, he wants to know. He's like, what the hell just happened? Well, Toa Liona did everything he could Oh, wait a minute. Are you kidding?
For over 15 years, the Nation Network has brought you the greatest wrestling action anywhere. The best of the past, the present, and the future. And now, with 2K22, we take the next step together as a nation. Oh, yeah! What you gonna do, man, when the Nation Network runs wild on you?
All right, fans, everyone's still buzzing around here with what we just saw at the end of that last match. Yeah, Toa Liona got right up in the face of Khan.
Triple threat match. It is for the Ring of Honor World Television Championship. Introducing the challenger from Chicago, Illinois, weighing in at 283 pounds, Colt Barbara.
Colt Boom Boom Cabana makes his way to the ring. His opportunity is here. It is now for some ROH Gold, the television championship on the line in a triple threat match. Can't help but look down the ramp just to see if there's any fallout from what just happened. Tully Blanchard's going to definitely have to do something if he's going to circle the wagons and get the troops back on the same page. If there were indeed a collapse to take place with the gates of agony, that would put a tremendous dent. The monster, PCO.
From Montreal, Quebec, Canada, weighing in at 341 pounds, PCO.
Well, Canadian Frankenstein making his way down towards the ring. You just can't kill PCO. The things that this man has done in just the last 5 years of his career alone would be enough to end a younger man's career, but he's found a second life in professional wrestling in the last decade when most people his age would be hanging it up. He definitely has some sort of a reverse formula going on for aging. And here comes the Ring of Honor television champion, the man who dethroned Samoa Joe.
Introducing the champion from New York, weighing in at 220 pounds. He is the Ring of Honor World Television Champion, Jay Luther.
Jay Lethal making his way down the aisle. He walks in with the television championship. He's got a 33 1/3 chance of walking out with it, and those are not great odds when you're the champion. Not only are they not great odds, but they're accurate odds because of a simple fact. Normally a champion has the champion's advantage, and that means that they can get disqualified or counted out and still remain the champion. Not in a triple threat match. There are no countouts, there are no disqualifications. He legitimately has to either pin or get to submit one of his opponents in the ring tonight. Not only that, he doesn't have to get beat. Very good point. It could be decided between PCO and our third man and have absolutely nothing to do with Jay Lethal. Boom Boom Colt Cabana could very well pin PCO and become the champion, and nothing for Jay Lethal. Has no involvement, still loses the title if that happens. This is perhaps the greatest challenge of a champion, because you have to have eyes in the back of your head, but you're not only worrying about what you do with your opponents in the ring, you have to worry about what they're doing with each other. And essentially, the same two guys that you are feuding with, you have to come to their aid if they are about to be pinned or forced to submit. Snap suplex takes him over now, puts his attention towards PCO. Look at the chops. Doesn't do anything, just staggers him, but doesn't put him down. PCO just takes it. Cabana dropped on the back of his head by the champion, and now once again, Lethal turning his attention to PCO momentarily. I think Colt Cabana thought he was going to have a moment while these two focused on one another, but PCO decided to jump him. Cross knee backbreaker, nicely done by the Canadian Frankenstein, who now again goes after Colt Cabana. PCO's got a very interesting game plan here in a triple threat match. He is legitimately going from one to the other like a ping pong ball. Not letting either one get comfortable. Boom Boom Colt Cabana's out on the floor. Meantime, he's got the champion down across the knee, and PCO stretching him out. Can you imagine if PCO was to become the television champion here tonight? I can imagine it. Matter of fact, I wouldn't be at all surprised. Look at that. That clothesline, no effect whatsoever on PCO. And now Lethal just got slammed. PCO working on the ankle of the champion. Meantime, once again, Boom Boom Colt Cabana in the ring, focusing on the ringside fans and neither of his opponents. I just don't get it. I don't get it either, because it's not worked for him once yet, and it's not working again now. PCO's got him in that corner, and he is just drilling those heavy elbows right to the side of the face. Down across the knee, and again, and throws the champion. PCO is just dominating this match in every way possible. Well, we say there's no countouts, no disqualifications, but there are still rope breaks. Chop block to the knee, and that might be an equalizer right there. If Colt Cabana can continue to follow up on it, and thus far he has. Textbook fist drop right to the head. And he continues doing a number right now on PCO, who for the first time in this match is showing some signs of pain. And now get a look at this. Both men are turning their focus to PCO. Probably the right thing to do, and he's been busted open. That forearm caught him, and wow, the blood really spilling. PCO is down now, and he's not getting up in any hurry. Meantime, Boom Boom Colt Cabana having his arm separated at the shoulder, courtesy of Jay Lethal. PCO back in the fight. Full Nelson slam. And looking to extract some revenge on the champion for what he did to him earlier on. Off the top rope, moonsault, and knees came up. Oh, I'll tell you what, he'd have put him out with that one if it would have landed. Well, Jay Lethal is not the champion by accident. As we take a look at that blood streaming down the face of PCO. He's got Lethal up in the air. Could be a power bomb. Indeed it is. Goes for the cover, but Cabana's right there, and he is going to definitely break that one up. You saw the angst on the face of the Frankenstein monster, who actually ignored PCO, or I beg your pardon, Boom Boom Colt Cabana, to continue going after Jay Lethal. And for the first time, he's made the mistake. Colt Cabana has him going off the rope, swinging and miss on that clothesline. Boom Boom doesn't miss with his. That wound on the head of PCO starting to get a little bit worse, as you would imagine it would as the match goes on, and that's definitely not going to help it at all. Writhing in pain on the canvas is PCO, and there's the blockbuster elbow. This could be over. He might be out. Well, not only that, but the champion's on the floor. He's in no condition to make a save. This is what we talked about early on tonight. Oh, and PCO with just enough left in the tank to kick out. Colt Cabana was about to become the new ROH television champion. Another DDT. That's got to be it. He's not kicking out of this one. Yes, he is. And now he's got him in a submission hold. Jay Lethal gonna try and get PCO to say I've had enough, and it's not an easy task to perform. He would not give up. I think he may have blacked out almost. Jay Lethal, I don't know what he just said to PCO following that one, but that might be enough. I think he's got him. There's two. Oh my goodness. You can't kill PCO. Look at that blood. It is just brutal now. That wound is gushing. And yet he continues to move forward and come into the fight. Now look at this. The champion is in dire straits as Cabana stretching him out with that inverted version of a Boston Crab. PCO in the corner trying to regain his stamina here. Makes the save, and boy, oh boy, I don't know what he was thinking going to the opposite corner there for a moment, but it almost cost him the match. Cabana now with PCO, driving him head first. Continuing to open that wound even further on the head of the Canadian Frankenstein. Oh, now he's going to try it on PCO. Has it turned inside out? Jay Lethal had to get there to make the save. Otherwise, his title would have left him. Cabana had him up but couldn't control. Big Big knee lift right there. Colt Cabana's in trouble. Lethal has him up. Let's see what he's going to do with him here. Into the turnbuckle. Got him tied up in the corner. Not a good place to be. Oh, what a move right there to get out of trouble. Colt Cabana coming up with the answers right at the right moment. There's that big elbow right between the eyes, and he just rocked Jay Lethal. Did he rock him in his sleep? 2 count, and again a kick out. Quick reactions right there, gotta tell you what. Oh, he's gonna try it again. He is very close to the ropes, and he makes it. Oh, a 1-2 combination, and Colt Cabana's gotta be out cold after that one. Jay Lethal making a mistake, in my opinion. I'd turn around and go for the cover because I think Boom Boom is out cold. Lethal focusing right now on PCO. That gave Colt Cabana enough time to get back up and regain his composure. Champion now going to work on Colt Cabana. Let's see what he can do here. We know he wants to hit him with that lethal injection, and if he connects with that, the match will be over. Especially at this point in the match, no doubt in my mind. Into the turnbuckle head first. Oh, and it looks like he's been busted open as well. Lethal hooking the leg. Will he have him? 2 3/4 count. Every time we think it's over. Wow, he is really busted open. Look at the blood streaming down. Looks like he went through the windshield of a car. Lethal sizing him up, waiting for the moment. Lethal injection connects, but PCO is back in the ring. Took too much time. Oh, there's another one. Hooks the leg, does Jay Lethal 1, 2, and he got him. No! PCO is not a human. Another lethal injection, and Jay Lethal. Lethal has just unloaded everything in his arsenal against not one, but both of these men. Lethal up against the ropes, and now Colt Cabana. Irish whip sends him in. There's a swing and a miss. That champion got caught and turned inside out midair. Oh, Boom Boom up in the air. Electric chair drop, and what better move for a Frankenstein monster. Goes for the cover on the champion. Got 2, and he, oh my goodness. Referee's hand was on its way down for the 3rd count. He was about 3 inches off the canvas with that 3rd count. Float over, hooks the leg. Jay Lethal, will he retain? He does. What a match. Don't let anyone ever tell you that Jay Lethal's not the real deal and the deserving ROH television champion, because damn it, tonight he just proved it. We're going to try and get a look at some of the highlights from this one, ladies and gentlemen, and there are plenty to choose from. Jay Lethal.
And still Ring of Honor World Television Champion, Jay Lethal.
I don't know that I've been more impressed with a performance that I've seen in Ring of Honor history than the one I just saw here tonight. Jay Lethal, proving why he is the ROH television champion. We'll be back with one more right after this. Oh my goodness.
When you want wrestling that makes an impact, join us here on the Nation Network. The best of the past the present, and the future. Impact Wrestling like you've never seen it before, exclusively on the Nation Network. The Nation Network brings you the stars of today's WWE roster in alternative storylines. Whether you like it Raw or prefer to be SmackDown, or even check out tomorrow's Legends today with NXT. We have them all right here on the Nation Network.
All right, fans, we are back, and hold on just a moment here. Timothy Thatcher, Claudio Castagnoli having some words before the bell sounds on this one. This is our main event. We've got the Young Bucks going up against Thatcher, and look at this, a tag made by the ROH World Champion, Claudio Castagnoli. Now these two guys, oh, hold on just a moment. Not the first time tonight we've seen tag team partners at odds with one another. Now Claudio's going to be going 2-on-1 against the Young Bucks. I don't like his odds. I don't like his odds anymore either. This is not a good situation. The Young Bucks, one of the top tag teams in the world of wrestling. And we can say the world because they are known the world over. Dominant force in tag team wrestling while they were in Japan. And of course now, not just in Ring of Honor, but AEW. Matt Jackson going to work right now on the bigger, stronger man, but he's got a fresh man to tag out to. That is going to be absolutely critical right now for the Young Bucks. Take advantage of the 2-on-1 opportunity. I mean, in what world can Claudio possibly beat two of these guys? He's got no one to watch his back, no one to make a save. Off the top rope, Swanton connects. That could be all she wrote. Nick Jackson pulling Claudio towards the middle of the ring. Goes for the cover, gets two, and oh man, he almost put him away. Well, Claudio's in a whole lot of trouble right now, and it's 2 against 1. He doesn't get a breather. I mean, he's have to go outside the ring if he wants to. Package suplex, nicely done, that fisherman style. Hooking the leg, that puts a lot more pressure on the back of the neck and the shoulders than a standard suplex does. Even more when you clasp your hands throughout the move, the way the late, great Mr. Perfect would do it. It would just compress all the vertebrae. Leave people thinking about a lot of other things other than winning a match. And there's the power and strength advantage on display as Claudio comes up with a couple of big shots right there, including a right hand. Oh, look at this! Turning him around and drops him in the middle of the ring. Will that be enough? He gets 1, 2, and he got him! Oh, I thought it was over. Nick Jackson didn't even try to make the save. I think that's interesting in itself. Turns it over, but the ropes are right there to make the save, and now Nick Jackson does get involved in the match. And here's where the numbers game is going to come into play. Now Claudio has got Nick. Oh, he's going to get him outside the ring one way or another. Well, it's a one-on-one match right now. Can Claudio make something of it? He is the world champion, and it's not by accident. From the top rope, Castagnoli, what is he going to do? What a splash! crashing into the ribs. Sets it up again, and here it is. That fisherman suplex for the second time, and now Castagnoli got caught with a spear. Can you believe that? Matt Jackson thinks he's got the match. Got a 2 count out of him, and Claudio is definitely dazed right now. Going for a sharpshooter right there in the middle of the ring. I don't think Claudio's going to be able to make it to the ropes. He is not going to make it to the ropes. He's going to have to find another way. Referee's there to ask him if he wants to give it up. Right there, that is the advantage. That is the big advantage, is that they can tag a fresh man in. Claudio cannot. Fans, if you are joining us just now, the match is over. The match is over. Claudio Castagnoli's tag team partner bailed on him early on here in this one. He is still the Ring of Honor heavyweight champion of the world, though. Oh, look who's back. Thatcher coming out back now to gloat. Fans, we're out of time. We'll see you next time for more Ring of Honor here on the Nation Network.